Hey guys, how's it going? Please excuse, this right here. I have this, thing where I keep, scratching. So like, if you see any differences in the videos, that's why. But I decided to come to the park and tell you guys, why not be in the theme for the story I'll tell. So I'm basically gonna be telling you guys any stories that I had in parks in general. Well, most likely playgrounds, because I'm trying to go throughout the school type of thing, because I never really had a actual park story. But I'll tell a couple. It's little short ones. It's not like big ones or well, pause. But all right, the first one I'll tell is the ancient legend. And if I stop talking, it's because someone's passing me. I don't know, because it is a public park. So what was I saying again? It was okay. It was a school legend that apparently some girl dropped her down a sewer grate, and it was like this. It was like a basketball court. It's hard to really explain it because it was kind of run down. But people passing me. I don't like this. I don't know how YouTubers do it. But God, I keep losing track now. Okay, it was an ancient legend. It was in this rundown basketball court that we had. I don't remember how young I was. Probably pretty damn young because we believe in legends. And there was this thing where if you went near it, like you'd be cursed or something, or like you bust out crying or whatever the hell it was. I don't know what it was. And the whole year, no kids went near it. They'd always say, oh, some girls went to it and they never returned. But I never believed all that junk. Or maybe I did. I probably did. I'm probably bluffing. But yeah, it's not really a big story. It's just a small little thing I thought I'd tell you guys. I have too many short stories. So basically, push come to shove, they closed it down. They put the police tape or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It probably wasn't police tape, but it was regular tape. They closed it down. Some kids felt like they're gangsters and they want to jump over the fence and get in there. But it wasn't anything special. The kids never used it. We never used it as a basketball court. It just stayed as it was. But was it cursed? Maybe. Who knows? So my next story that I have on my mind right now is the time when I was cursing and in the school playground and I played it off. There was this chick named, I don't really want to give out real names. It was this, let's just say it was a random chick, okay? And she was hanging around her group of friends at the time. And I feel like I'm horrible at telling these stories, but it's just, she was with a group of friends. I'm trying to make the story longer than it is. And I said the C word, or whatever the hell you want to call it, cunt. No, it wasn't cunt. I'm sorry, that's a completely different word. I called her hoe, like a hoe. And I remember, I don't know why I did it either. I just walked up to her, I said, hey hoe. And she was like, what? Push come to shove, she went to the teacher, told her, and I was like, no, I was talking about Christmas, ho, ho, ho. And she was like, oh. And that's how that became a thing. I got away with it. She knew what I was talking about. Teacher didn't know. Mostly because the teachers back in my hometown school, they liked me, whatever. They didn't really care what was going on. Trying to think if there's any other stories. Actually, no, I do have a park story. I'm not going to share it now because it's a bigger story than what I'm telling right now. What other short stories could I tell? I mean, there were the times where I was a playground king. Like I would play tag and I'd be the king over everybody. I'd start the game. It always ended with me. I remember telling a story about Nicolette, if you guys saw that story. This is completely, it's the same kind of story. I was the king. I I played tag. I was the last one because I was the fastest runner, and all the other kids didn't know what they were doing. So that's, I don't know. Maybe this was pointless of a video, but it's just a short little thing for me to get out. A couple short stories before I forget them later on. But the only other story I could think about with a park is the same playground. Most of these stories happen in the same playground. There was one day where they had show and tell. I probably told this story before. I'm gonna do it again. We had show and tell. I remember I woke up my dad early or something like that, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta get some toys for show and tell." And he was like, "You got some in your room?" And I was like, "I ain't using the ones in my room. I want some new ones." And he's like, "Oh, all right." So we went to Target. We eventually got some newer toys to show for show and tell. And I was late, of course. I was, everybody else by the time I got there was sitting in the, courtyard showing off their stuff. And I got there late. But it didn't really matter. I showed off my stuff anyways. Was it stupid? Sure. I actually got a bunch of Target stories too. I might share those later. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a good day out. I just decided to come to the park and tell you guys all this stuff, whether it mattered or not. But I think those are all the park stories I could remember. Yeah, because there's other park stories, but I want to kind of save them for later, like for different videos. But yeah, this is just a little update. If anything, if you got nothing out of this, just to know I'm okay. I'm good. I'm making videos still, whether it's something you like or not. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall see you guys in my next one.